Let me know if a Playboy can be heard. Let me know in the chat if a Playboy can be heard. How are we all doing this wonderful night slash day slash evening where we happen to find ourselves in this wonderful world? So you have a few people here in the chat already. Hit the like button for your boy. Come on now. You can't. I know y'all excited. Y'all gotta get comfortable. You want to get some castle walls. Hit the like button for your boy before we get started. Just make my little heart go pitter patter, and let other people know that we're about to have some fun here. Also, y'all could hear me. Fantabulistic. So, I already have castle walls all booted up right here. So, and like I said, it's the month of Yuri. The month of Yuri is about to begin. I hope y'all are hyped for that. Our castle walls is recommended to me by a few people, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. So, here we're just gonna get right into this. Also, this image is very cute. Zara, this is a very cute image. Also, the disclaimer is different. I always love different disclaimers. I've been brainwashed. I always hit like before I watch. I see the YouTube people have gotten to you. We're doing our job. So it says, hey, don't just get past this stuff. This one's kind of different. Our Castle Walls is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod, non-profit, and fan-made project that's not affiliated with Team Salvato or anyone else. It is designed to be played when after official game has been completed and contains spoilers for the official game. The game files could be for DDLC required to play this can be located for free at ddlc.moe and or Steam. Was good in the Lejean Brames' neighborhood. Welcome. Everybody's here. Just a heads up, this mod will contain lots of instances of flashy colors, bullying, physical violence, verbal abuse, self-harm, censored nudity, sexual violence, and unskippable explicit dialogue. Hear that? So if you have a weak constitution, you may want to leave the live stream. There will be warnings shown right before the flashy colors or explicit content. Anyways, let's hop into this. By playing Our Castle Walls, you agree that you have completed Doki Doki Literature Club, except any spoilers contained within. Zara, you don't have I do not agree is a 0 out of 10 mod already. 0 out of 10, I do not agree. I watched through this mod, kind of hit home a little bit. Well, I know very little about this mod, except that Yuri has rainbow colored underwear. So, can't wait to see this thing from start to finish. Apparently there's a lot of castles in it. See, there's a castle right there. A mod by Mr. Zara the Mant. Everyone's story with autism is different. Doki Doki Our Castle Walls. So, as far as I'm concerned, from what I understand, the MC of this mod has autism, which one is interesting to see because it's not something that gets represented that often. Granted, the VHS mod I played not that long ago was also created by someone with autism, and believe it or not, Zara, I'm very familiar with autism myself because my sister has autism, and we've been helping my sister get behavioral therapy, speech therapy, things like that for a while. So this is something that's very, I feel that. Also, hello, Noah. Fun fact, I got a too, baby. Really, Aya? Wow. Wow, there's a lot of representation here. Don't that beat all? Also, hello, Noah. I'll be getting to your mod later, buddy. Don't worry about a thing. Anyway, let's have ourselves a good old time with our castle walls. For they ourselves the one, the only, killing. Hello, and thanks for choosing to play this mod. Oh, you are very welcome. Before we get started, there's something quite important I must mention right now. There will be 8 parts in this mod, and you will lose total control of being able to advance the text box. Oh, goody! I love not being able to play my own video game. Don't be alarmed though. This will only be used to properly time words along with certain music that plays or events that will happen. This will happen to the text box to indicate when it will happen. Oh, the flash. Don't worry, it's actually not active right now. Try clicking. Once you're in this box, you'll be able to mess around with the quick menu below before losing control to make any necessary changes to stuff. Motherfuckers taking my control over the text box, can't have shit in Detroit. Oh, don't forget that the escape key on your keyboard brings up the save menu. Give it a try if you like. I remember, but that's good to know. When this mode is active, just sit back and relax. Don't touch anything until the text box does this to show that you've regained control. I have to admit that's a very cool touch, Zera. It's very cool how you're able to code all that in. Oh, another thing to mention that this mod contains usage of color words like this, or like this. These are used to indicate these are used for important story details that should be remembered, or for different voices. That's also very cool. All right, enjoy the mod. Also, wow, you're from Michigan. Good to know. Okay, I might have to switch keyboards for this. Ooh. I'm getting like Paper Mario music for this. Chapter 1, New Friends. Tuesday, October 5th, 2:50 p.m. Oh my lord, look at this new background! Our story starts out in the area known as Northside, a community with lakes and forests within the outskirts of town. It's a nice, rather quiet area with a population of around 1,100 people. A village big enough to where everyone doesn't know everyone, but small enough to where sometimes people drive their zero-turn lawnmowers on the main roads. Very specific. Shrek vibes. I can see that too. And here we have Northside High School, with an enrollment of around 550 students. It's located north of the bustling downtown city, hence the name. That's a pretty small high school. 550 students? Everyone knows each other. But most importantly, it is a story about a special boy who attends this very school. Northside sounds from an urban life movie. As there about that, I don't know. I'll tell you, Tag. I'm sitting in my last class of the school day, algebra. This is one class I could tolerate. That was the size of my high school when I graduated. When I graduated from my high school, because I went to a small high school too, when I first started, my high school was around 500 students. When I left, it was 1,500, so I actually tripled the size. The idea of working with numbers and solving problems makes me use my brain a lot, which I enjoy. The narrator is Aussie? No, I'm speaking my regular voice! I don't sound Aussie. I've always written numbers and how certain things had different numbers on them as a kid. Same for colors. So this is not quite up my alley, but relatively close. There's only 10 minutes left of class. May as well spend it on the assignment we were given today, so it doesn't interfere with my free time at home. Today went by relatively decent. I speak to a school counselor every Tuesday due to some social struggles I have. I didn't see the flow pretty well today. What's especially nice is that my counselor sessions are immediately after lunch and last about 45 minutes, which means I have to skip 3/4 of my least favorite class, history. What's also nice is that my history teacher understands the whole counseling situation and takes time to go through the lesson that day with me in person. Oh, that's very nice. 10 minutes pass, and the bell finally rings. Another uneventful school day out of the way. So many new backgrounds, I don't know how to feel about this. I walk out of the classroom, backpack attached, and start making my way toward the school exit. Exit. Music? But isn't that where people also enter? Whatever. It's going to be a nice lazy day today. Time to go home and... Wait. Whoa! Hang on. Someone catches my eye. That's one of my classmates. Sari with an orange bow. Sari with an orange bow. That's... Actually, no, that's the same bow. Wow. Huh. Ah, it's Sayori. Sari is exactly one of the popular girls at school, but she's always been friendly to mostly everyone from what I've seen. Orange bow based. It is indeed based, I agree. Not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised I'm not friends with her. Yeah, why aren't you friends with her? I guess I just haven't had many opportunities to talk with her throughout high school. Most importantly, something in the visual department is what brought her to my attention. Eagerly approaching Sari, I carefully tap on her shoulder to grab her attention this time. Is that an exit music reference? Maybe. Hey, Sayori. Oh, look at her name. She slows down her walkie and looks over to where I am.
Oh, hi, Killen. What's going on?
The bow usually wears orange today. What brought upon this change? Her eyes ascend upwards as if she's looking toward the ceiling.
Oh, I almost forgot. I guess I want to try something different today. And only a few people noticed.
I don't know, how could you not notice? As a very bright color. Goes with the lockers in the hallways. She's no longer a bun, she's a pumpkin. Yeah, start calling her pumpkin pie. Or pumpkin spice. We'll call Sarah pumpkin spice. Dang, that's gotta feel bad. I guess they're similar in color, but I noticed right away. How are orange and red similar in color? Yes, Mr. Zero, pumpkin sale. I was just wondering, anyways. She smiles at me with acknowledgement, looks away and continues walking. Well, alrighty then. But where I'm heading is in the same direction, so the awkwardly unintentional walking the same direction motion ensues. Passing by the cafeteria, I pass by the poster board that shows various papers and flyers, mainly for school-related events. I don't kill, and I think that fakes Sarah because of the orange bow. Please get the good ending. Well, Lawrence, we'll see. I just started playing. We'll see how this goes. I stop in my tracks because one of the flyers stick out like a sore thumb. While Sarah walks away from me, I take the flyer off the board and inspect it. Oh, okay. Do you want to broaden your literary horizons and discover cool new books? Do you like discussing with people just why Harry Potter is a better read than Shakespeare, or why such comparisons are utterly meaningless? Then come down to our daily after-school sessions where we explore a variety of stuff to read and talk about. Read and talk about everything we like or hated about it. Literature Club meetings every day after school at 3 p.m., room 367. See you there. We are a few minutes into the mod. How could he possibly fuck up this fast? You know, you make a good point. That'd be a record for me if I messed up the storyline this fast. So many colors. Blue, pink, purple. Has this always been here? Why am I just now noticing this? Because the plot demanded you did. Wait. Literature club? What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to be? Well, see there, MC, it's a club about literature. I sort of heard that word somewhere. Maybe Sayuri knows more about. But Sayuri's gone. Wait, what the heck? Where'd she go? Dude, you just said she walked away. How are you like, where'd she go? She was walking away from you when you took the time to read the flyer. I scan the area around me and see her heading towards a stairway to heaven that's perpendicular from the school. Very conveniently placed poster indeed. I agreed, Noah. It's very conveniently placed. Doors? Exit? Big mouth? I sort of think of the right words sometimes. I just like to think he's saying everything in his head out loud. Sayori and Stairway. No, Ion. This is a different mod. It's a different mod, Ion. Hey, now this is my first serious bragging. Okay, no one's there. Okay, you know what? Fine. For your first bragging attempt, you know. Nobody's perfect, you know. I'll give you that. Flyer in hand, I start walking around. This time making my movements a little more optimal so I can catch up to her. This results in me kind of getting in front of people and getting in their way. But they're not important right now. This reminds me... It's like... This kind of results in me bumping people around. Just screw them. Who cares? Also, hello, Finn. Welcome. It's off-camera stairs as well. Even more dangerous. This is a different mod, you guys. Chill. Everybody relax. After a moment or two, I happen to catch up to her, just enough so she could hear me. Hey, one more thing. After realizing how loud I was, I feared that I'll have people's eyes fixated on me, which makes me uncomfortable. Becoming red in the face, I wish this feeling would stop soon.
Kellen, what's up?
I take the flyer that's in my hand and put it a little close to her face. Do you know anything about this club? It takes her approximately 1 second to step away a little bit, then respond back. Sarah's like, hey yo, get out my face, dude. You're too close to me. I don't know you like that.
Oh, of course. I'm the vice president of that club. You're one of the first people to ask me about this. Want to check it out?
I then proceed to football tackle her down the stairs. Also, yes, Finn, she has an orange bow. She has an orange bow. Staring blankly at Sayori while thinking way too hard, I factor in the time that most clubs around here take out of the day. They take roughly about an hour or so, if I'm not mistaken. And I plan on reading some more manga when I get home. Besides, this is a club about literature. Is that the word? May as well check it out. May as well check out one of these clubs around here. Why not the literature club? I have yet to do so in my high school career. Why? Because I just never got around to it. Sure. What's there to lose? Sarah gives me a questioning look, but then that changes to a smile.
Cool. Follow me then.
As we make our way to the classroom that the club is supposed to be in, I can't help but become lost in thought. Wait a minute. Did I lock the door when I left today? That's just some of the random thoughts that you have. I have my keys, right? Why am I thinking about this? I must have. Wait. Keys. Door. Entrance. Entrance! That's the word. That's what the word is.
Wow! What's going on?
Yeah, I love this MC. I love this MC so much. He's like, keys, door, stairs, entrance. Wait, entrance! I got it. That's what it is. It says, what? What the hell? Ah! What's going on? She stopped dead in her tracks. Oops, I said that out loud. Oh, my bad. I just thought of something that was bugging me.
She smiles at me and proceeds to swing open the clubroom door. Every MC ever reads manga, except Fruits MC. He's too busy being an angsty badass. Yeah, no tag. And Fruits MC, he's bad MC. Like, Amorpha TMC was bad MC because he's edgy. Fruits MC was bad MC because he's edgy and he can fight. Anyway, we're in the club room.
Hey everyone, you have a guest.
Fruits MC is too busy yelling at women. True. Guest? Yeah, I suppose that works. I am a guest. Once I carefully step into the club room, I take a moment to look around and to see that I've never been in this room in my life, let alone this part of the school. I usually don't have a reason to be up this way. In the club. Lance, that comes later, Lance. My chance of checking out the environment is then broken by a voice I have not heard in a while.
My, what a nice surprise. Oh, Kellen?
I look at the girl in front of me and inspect her, all while avoiding eye contact. Wait, that's Monica. Monica. What? What? Why is she... Monica, I thought you were in the debate club. I've never spoken to Monica in my life. And I blurted something like this to her. This is too forward for me. Why do I do this? Before I look slightly down to the ground, I catch a glimpse of a rather blank look on her face, as her hand now leaves her hips.
Yes, I was. That was last year, though. I was starting to get fed up with how things were turning out, so I left that club to create this one. What brings you here in the first place?
Saw a flyer. Sorry brought me here. Well, I may as well be honest with her to make up for me feeling like I'm out of place. That's when I look back to her. I saw the flyer on the board near the school entrance, and I asked Sairi about it. Monica's expression lightens, and then she puts on a smile.
Wow, that's good to hear. Do you enjoy reading?
Reading? So that's what I'm getting myself into. Well, I do read my free time every now and then, so I suppose so.
Wonderful. As president, I'll try to make sure you feel welcome here.
The most popular girl in school is being nice to me? This feels good. You know what, Mr. Zero, I know you didn't mean that in a weird way, but just how that sounds, it just sounds very weird. God, I was almost just like this in my early teens, being socially awkward and getting blank expressions. I feel like we all were like that at one point or another. Thank you, Monica. That's very nice of you. It only feels right to bow in front of her. Oh my god. Save here, Save here, That's why I had to stop and look at that for a second. I got the same exact flashbacks, bro. This is my first time interacting with her, after all. As soon as I'm up straight, I see Monica, ever so happy, return to her desk and pull out a sheet of paper. Sometimes, something to my right gets caught in my peripheral vision, to which I rotate my whole body to where my sight takes me. A rather pleasant-sounding voice fills my ear before my eyes can adjust to my sudden movements. Oh, it's Yuri! The Papa Girl's paying me attention. This feels good. He's like, the stupid one is talking. She needs to shut up. They're scared. That feels good.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's nice of you to stop by.
Wait. This girl that's now in front of me has purple hair. Purple's one of my favorite colors! Mr. Zero, is that true? Is purple one of your favorite colors? She's only about 2 inches taller than me. And she's also kind of pretty. This is making me nervous. Oh god, what do I say? No, don't get flustered. Think of something to say! Hello? Hello? May I ask your name? Yes, purple, orange, and light blue are my favorite colors. Explains why Sayori has the orange bow. Got it. She looks a bit nervous and looks away a bit after asking her that.
Oh, I'm Yuri. And you?
The nervousness is still real. Killing. Looking away slightly from her leaves me with my thoughts. Yuri. So that's her name. Is this girl in the same grade as us? I think I may have seen her once or twice in the library. I never paid much attention. Behind the pretty purple-haired girl named Yuri comes a much shorter pink-haired girl walking towards us. Yo! So we have red, default, blue, and now orange, month of Yuri, Sayori's bow. That's true, Fu. We have all colors of the rainbow for Sayori's bow. And it's Natsuki. Ah, yes! Yes. Natsuki up to her usual affairs.
Good lord, Sayori. You brought a boy? Way to go.
Jeez, isn't that a little uncalled for? It seems that everyone's eyes are fixated on the pink-haired girl.
What are you looking at, asshole?
What you're about to witness is a baka moment. Classic Natsuki sexism. Yes, Natsuki being sexist is all good now. But because she's a girl, we can't call her out on that.
If you're gonna say something, and say it, baka.
Kinda feels like I'm being interrogated, so I look away again to avoid face-to-face contact with her, and don't even mutter a word.
Natsuki.
Yuri says towards this girl, whose name is apparently Natsuki. She's so short though. Is she a freshman? Dude, she's not that much shorter than you. Is she a freshman? She's so short. I'm snapped out of my trance, however, when Sayori taps on my left shoulder. This is a dick-free club room. Not anymore, tag.
Killin, this is Natsuki. She's usually full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest one of us all.
Oh? Do we have a genius in this club? We have a pretty girl genius in the club. This is awesome!
Please don't say things like that.
Well, it wouldn't be wise for me to make a bad first impression to these two. Ah, well, it's nice to see you two. Yuri continues to keep a slight smile at me, while Natsuki crosses her arms. The look on her shows uncertainty.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, eh?
Dude, Monica's the most popular and talented girl in school. And then there's Yuri, big and kind. That's true, Lance. The duality of woman. Short and mean, big and kind. Who on earth doesn't know her? Bro, I'm pretty sure everyone in the school knows Monica. Oh god, I said that without thinking. I really need to stop doing that. Monica and Sayori both look at me like I said something wrong. Oh, sorry, Sayori. I call people bro pretty often. Lance, shut up. Shut up, Lance. Also, bro, bro. Yeah, bro. Aren't you getting Sigma Club vibes, bro? Looks like Sayori's the one with the blank face this time. Oops.
Had we known you were gonna visit our club, we would have baked cupcakes for you in advance. Isn't that right, Natsuki?
Natsuki has a slightly annoyed expression when she looks over to Sayori. Our Castle Walls MC must be a Chad, bro. Lance.
suppose.
Yuri decides to speak up.
Well, how about I make some tea for everyone?
My eyes widen a bit after Yuri says that. Tea? I love tea. I could go for some tea right now. Wait a second. This is a classroom. How would... whatever. Sure thing. Just roll with it. Yuri walks over to the closet in the corner of the room to grab what I can only guess is a tea set, while Natsuki walks over towards Sayori. Oh! This is nice. Sayori pushes a few of the desks around to create a makeshift table, and then motions the two of us to take a seat. What's Monika doing? Looks like she's writing something. Isn't she gonna join us? She'll join if she wants. Since I don't really know Sayori and Natsuki that well, I figured an open-ended question would be one way to be an icebreaker. So, Sayori, Natsuki, if I may ask, what do you two like to read? We pray to the tea gods. We lock the torture in the closet. Dang tag. Sayori is the first to have her mouth open.
Well, I'm comfortable with most genres, except horror. I have a hard time with sci-fi as well. Believe it or not, I know my books are meant for a younger demographic.
Yeah, we can see that. That's something to be ashamed of. But why is she making a house with her fingers? That is an excellent question, MC. I was like, why is she making a house with her fingers? Get bigger hands! Natsuki is next to speak up. That is a house. You know what, Mr. Zera? That's a great question. You know, we see it, but nobody ever points it out. That's the first time I actually have to stop and get pointed out. Oh god, yes, you watch Game Grumps. I sure do, Mr. Zera.
I'm an avid manga reader, but I don't ever think I would read shonen manga.
That's fair. The finger house pose, yes, Finn.
Oh? She reads manga?
That's one thing we kind of have in common. Kinda. Maybe this girl isn't so bad. Oh! Have you read the manga about the blue robot cat?
No ears?
Oh, I know which one this is. It begins with a D.
Is it Dokumon? Something like that? It begins with a D. Doraemon. I think it's Doraemon. I did when I was younger. Shonen. Yeah, Doraemon. I was right. I was like, it begins with a D. I was like, I know it's Doraemon. Thank you, Mr. Zero. Also, though, Shonen manga is like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. Shoujo manga is like the girly manga and stuff.
It was cool and all, but I grew out of it.
Doraemon used to be my hyperfixation before I even knew what DDLC was. Oh, okay. Oh, we're getting some Mr. Zero lore right now. Very appreciative of that. Okay. I guess that's understandable. A few seconds later, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She places a teacup in front of us and carefully pours hot tea for us all. How are you able to keep a tea set in the classroom?
Oh, I was able to get the teacher's permission beforehand. Do you like oolong tea, Killen?
Oolong tea? I've never had it in my life. I slowly take a sip of the tea and I gotta admit, it tastes pretty good. I always enjoy the warm, soothing feeling that accompanies this. Yuri, this is really good. This has a kind of formal feel to it, like jasmine tea. The basic I knew shonen show was Naruto. Yeah, Naruto counts.
Oh, I never thought of that. I like that.
Judging by the even brighter smile on her face, I'm gonna assume I just made her day. How bold of you, how presumptuous of you MCs, like, well, I complimented this girl, I just made her day, I'm special. Yuri then pours herself a cup and sits down at the closest available chair. I read that as closet available chair. Doesn't make any sense.
So, Killen, what kind of things do you like to read?
The Sigma grind set. Yes, sir, we're on our Sigma grind set. His MC's a total Chad. The things I like to read. Compliment a girl once, make her entire day. Refuse to elaborate further, leave. Spoken like a true Sigma male. Things I like to read. I kinda like manga. And Natsuki's like, Nani? My interest in it has lowered recently. I kinda enjoy romantic novels, as cheesy as it sounds. And some adventure novels are rather fun to get into. Sayori and Natsuki's heads perk up a little bit. Were you not expecting me to be the kind of guy who could appreciate that kind of stuff? I think they're just amazed that you like the same things that they like. However, they both remain quiet.
So, somewhat of a reader, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds correct. If I were to flat out lie to her and say that I like to read a bunch of stuff, that would get messy real fast. So, better just tell the truth and be myself. Which is a very good lesson to live by. Just be yourself. Okay, you don't need to fake the funk to be anybody else. Good lessons there, Mr. Zero. And now, it's your turn, Yuri. I've already asked Sarah and Natsuki. What do you like to read?
Well, let's see.
Yuri's fingers do some weird circle motion around the top of her teacup. Ah, I see. We're bringing in the cliches from base DDLC. Keeping it classic. I respect that.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The love, creativity, and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. My mind has drifted elsewhere. Ah, I see. This is how we just skirt past the vanilla dialogue. Also, another new background. You have a lot of new backgrounds here, Mr. Zero. A bluebird has landed on the outside of one of the classroom windows. Man. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, Mr. Zero! Man, that bird is really far away. God. Oh my god, that's funny.
Take advantage of imagination, completely throwing for a loop! Anyway, I've been considering looking into reading some horror stories.
Huh? Oh, I probably shouldn't space on her like that. That wasn't very nice of me.
Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
Here's Monica. I didn't even hear Monica approach us. I know, it's almost as she just slid in from the right side of the screen. Did her parents train her in the art of ninjutsu or something? It's like ninja foot jutsu. She doesn't sit down with us, however.
I suppose. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, it's almost impossible for me to put it down.
Love how to skip dialogue, just jerk your mind and put you in limbo.
I've been told that surreal horror is successful at changing the ways you look at the world.
Ah, I hate horror.
I'll be honest, I myself haven't dabbled into horror. Again, with being honest to these four.
Yeah, you tend to prefer cute things, right, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea?
Looks like Natsuki's starting to become flustered.
I saw a brand new manga you got for your birthday. Wasn't it one called... Don't say it out loud!
Ouch, my ears. Maybe listen to yourself once in a while or something. he's like, hey, shut the fuck up, Natsuki.
Loud ass baka.
It looks like Sayori has a dumb smile on her face.
Your cupcakes? Your writing? Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
I'm not cute!
I'm not cute cliche. Bro, again with the shouting. Bro, chill out, bro. Bro. Get your shit together, bro. Oh, good night, Tag. Uncle Raku's coming out. Wait a second. Weren't cupcakes mentioned earlier today? After recovering from the assault on my ears, my attention shifts over to Natsuki. Bruh, these are all my lines! I know, Dash. One of your hobbies is baking. It would be a wonderful twist if Monica is secretly a ninja. It would be avant-garde, really would be.
Well, yes it is. Why do you care?
I was gonna say something along the lines of, I think that's impressive, but if she's gonna be this rude toward me, then forget it. I'm not gonna be rude to I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be rude to a bitch ass baka. I was just wondering. Still trying to recover from Natsuki's attitude, I look over to Sayori, whose bright smile makes me feel a little more at ease. Hey, Sayori. Are there any key features in this club?
Well, we talked about writing poems last year, but I only messed around with it every now and then. I've thought about sharing my work with everyone here again, but I don't feel like I've improved any. I understand those Suri feels. It's quite bold of one to be able to share something you've put their heart into.
I see you, Mr. Zera, speaking for yourself here.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Being able to open up to readers, to bring your vulnerabilities, and to show how one truly feels is all a part of the beauty.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this takes a year after base DDLC. Oh, okay. So then that begs the question, what happens to MC? What happens to the other MC for base DDLC? Do we see him? I'm actually really happy I didn't space out at all just now. How Yuri talked about writing was pretty captivating, not gonna lie. You'll find out later on. Okay. That'll be interesting to see.
Yuri, I've seen what you're capable of. Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Sarah feel comfortable enough to share hers again.
About to head out and go to sleep, so I made sure with y'all to see more. Alright, my man, amigo. Peace. Peace out, Holmes. That's a pretty solid advice from Monica. Yuri doesn't feel that way. Natsuki looks around at all of us.
Reading everyone's poems again doesn't sound too bad. It's not like I want to or anything, dummy.
I'm sorry. What? All of us say nothing for a short time, which makes me feel a little bit awkward. But thankfully, that feeling goes away once Monica speaks up.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other, just like last year. How does that sound?
If they did this before, why are they nervous?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think Monica deleted base MC because he's so dense, so she added this MC as replacement. Recycle lawnmower with a false start. Dummy.
So, Kellen, what do you think about joining our club?
Monica gives me a warm smile, but I can't help but get lost in thought. Will I really have a good time in this club? If they did before this, how is the conversation similar? That's a great question. That's a great question. That's why I asked the same thing. I'm like, if they done this before, why do they feel so nervous about it this time? I already went over that this won't interrupt my free time at home at all. I wouldn't mind having a few more friends, but do I really want to be in a club with Do I really want to be in a club with Natsuki? That bum ass, candy ass, pussy ass, bitch ass, baka! First impressions mean a lot. There's also Sayori, Monica, and Yuri. Those three have been friendly towards me. Like, it's not even them still being nervous for me. Is that they're still saying their vanilla lines, which feels kind of weird if this happened before. Well, see, here's the thing. It's because it's a new guy. It's a new guy. We could give him the same pitch, and it'll be different to him, even though it's the same to us. So, one straggler out of the bunch shouldn't be that bad. Majority rules, right? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? What was that one quote about the bad apple?
Killing, you there?
I'm suddenly brought back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choked me so badly. After Sayori tapped me on the shoulder. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to space out. I'd better make eye contact with Monica right now. She is the club president and all. Exactly, it's the perfect plan. It's a perfect plan. Yes, I would like to join. You all seem like a nice bunch. I flash a smile towards Monica as she does the same.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
I instantly bring my left hand back to my right. I instantly bring my left hand to the back of my head. Thanks.
Okay, everyone.
She said it. She said the thing. I think
with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
his first thought in asking is interesting. I agree, Lance. This is funny. He's like, do I really want to be in a club with the pink gremlin, the eldritch being?
Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to...
Who's gonna take care of the makeshift table desk we made?
Kellen, we're hearing how do you express yourself?
What? Oh yeah, of course.
Our meeting is dismissed now.
He's like, oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
The other members will clean up the mess here. We got this.
Hey, yo, Monica give it a thumbs up. That's pretty cool. You know, her arm looks so much shorter. Her arm looks so short. But that's pretty cool. She ever sees to give you a thumbs up. That's nice of her. I like the sprite edit, Mr. Zero. Who did the sprite edits, by the way? Monica's point of view. 3:57 p.m. You're the first person to compliment that sprite. It's different. I like different. That's cool. Also, wow, this is MC. Here's our MC, everyone. Mr. Longhair, don't care. Okay, Monica. I'll see you another time.
Okay, that turned out a little better than I thought.
Black Rabbit Artworks did that Monica sprite edit and all of MC sprites. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, I've heard of Black Rabbit Artworks. They don't work with Roach for Switcheroo. We affectionately call him AUMC. I guess he has Autism MC.
By the time that killing is completely gone, Yuri started taking care of the tea set while Sayori and Natsuki are rearranging the desks for their makeshift table. My eyes are stuck on Yuri taking care of the tea set for a bit. Then I dart over to Sayori, who seems to be finishing what she was doing. I then clear my throat to try and get everyone's attention. Everyone, gather around. I've got something to ask. Everyone looks at me with their faces full of questions. Monika, what's going on? What do you guys think of Kellen being in the club? Everyone looks at me like I said something wrong, especially Natsuki.
Why should I talk about how I feel about him?
Well, doesn't he seem a little different? Monika, everyone is different in their own way, and Kellen seems to be no exception. That is, from what little I've seen thus far. So I'm guessing you're not opposed to him, right, Yuri? Well, no. I'll remain optimistic about this. I never really heard Yuri talk about optimism. I can't tell whether it's pleasant or disturbing.
Why would it be disturbing?
What about you, Natsuki?
I don't know him very well. He's probably just like every other weirdo in the school.
Fuck you too, Natsuki.
Monika, it isn't like you to worry as much. If we set an example for him, then I'm sure things will run smoothly around here.
Ugh, God.
You're right, Sayori. I'm glad I have a new member and all, but I'm worried about what will happen in the future. I've seen how Kellen reacted to Natsuki today, and it didn't look particularly promising. The best thing we can do is be ourselves around him and show him who we really are. Natsuki looks over at Sayori, probably thinking, keep your mouth shut, while Yuri's smiling slightly over what she said. Well, thank you for your time, everyone. Meet back here at the same time tomorrow, like always. After the girls say their goodbyes, I walk over to the teacher's desk to grab some papers and the classroom keys. Maybe Sayori's right. I shouldn't worry about this. Even if our new club member has special needs, I'm happy that we're that much bigger now.
I love how Monica was able to tell right away, this dude's on the spectrum. Got it. And it was like, hey, did you guys notice this MC guy? This new guy around here? Like, guy's kind of different. I mean, he's different. And I was like, okay, that's something, I suppose. Killen's point of view. 3:57 p.m. I promise that Monica's not a bad guy. I don't say Monica's a bad guy. I just think it's funny that Monica is just the only one that pointed it out. And because the thing is to me, Mr. Zara, is that MC hasn't particularly shown anything that shows he's on the spectrum. It just all I know about MC so far is that he's just very socially awkward and has a certain mannerisms about him. So either Monica's just really knowledgeable about autism like that, or Monica just happens to know MC's special needs because you want her to know that. I mean, either way, shut up, Lance. I mean, either way, I suppose it is what it is, Mr. Zara, but, you know, it's just, this is how the story's presented. So we're just rocking with it as it is. Leaving the club room to start my journey home, I can't help but feel accomplished. I'm actually in the school club now. I can share a hobby of mine with others now. Walking out of the school campus and into the courtyard shows various students idling about, along with red and yellow trees swaying lightly with the wind. The environment is a little different due to me walking home nearly an hour later than usual, but it's nothing I can't get used to. The autumn breeze and the smell of freshly cut grass feels quite pleasant and overall adds to the good mood I have going on. Maybe me being in the club will help with my future somehow. Mom and Dad would be so proud that I'm part of... I stopped dead in my tracks and stared at a tree that's in front of me. Mom, Dad, Big Brother. It's been lonely without you guys. I wish you were all still here. I miss you so. So dang, I guess his mother, father, and big brother died. If that's the case, who the hell's taking care of this dude? Is he just living by himself? Shaking my head to get out of the trance I was just in, I forced myself to keep on walking home. Minutes pass, and my mind begins to wander, mainly thinking about what Monica said. What did Monica say at the end of today? No, seriously, what was it? I'm sure I'll think of it later. Next, an image of Natsuki making her face pops into my mind. She says she likes manga, but she's mean. I don't know, man. She shouted too much today. Sorry Smiling Face shows up next. I like this music, by the way. Sorry, eh? I knew she was a people person, but I didn't expect her to be in a club like this one. Go figure. She's pretty cool, though. Then, Yuri's small smile appears in my mind. Yuri. How have I never interacted with her until today? She's so pretty. And she even made tea for all of us today. Not a lot of people in school are that nice to me. I think she said something about how books take her to another world or something. What if I brought one of my books in for her?
That'd be very sweet of you.
Looking up to the sky, I can't help but smile at the thought of Yuri accepting one of my books. Yeah, that's a great idea. My dad always told me to choose my friends wisely. I think Yuri will be just fine. Looking back down below, I could care less about my surroundings right now. That means you do care? At least a little. Thanks, Dad. With the anticipation and excitement of the thought of sharing one of my favorite books with someone else, I then begin running home. I'm almost there anyways. I'm feeling a bit tired after all that running, but I made it. Entering the domain I call home, I lock the door behind me. Once I'm in, I quickly place my backpack on the couch. Turning around to face my stairs, I head up to my room to change clothes. Oh. Well, I like this image. I like the light rays coming through and the dust flakes in the light.
It's really pretty.
So I'm trying to remember the last time I've seen a window over MC's bed. A window and AC unit. Oh, that's right, yeah, there's an AC unit over the closet. Coat hanger's still there, though. Once I'm in, I take off my school uniform and switch to some more normal clothes. Our school uniform is a little bit stuffy, which I don't mind. It keeps me comfy even when the temperature drops, but sometimes it's a bit restricting. After switching into jeans and a t-shirt, I leave my room and make my way over to the TV in the living room. My parents bought me a record player when I was little, and it still works to this day. Truly amazing. The first record I see in our stack of them is one of my favorite heavy metal vinyls that I recently picked up. Once I take it out of the case, it gets placed on the player and I set the needle on the vinyl.
Okay, so let me get this straight. This dude can stand Natsuki shouting a couple times, but he listens to heavy metal vinyls. My man's a selectively loud listener. I can't take loud women, but I love my loud music.
I can't help but feel more happy as one of the sounds of my favorite song starts playing. I'm not gonna lie, the song kind of slaps though. Walking over to the freezer, I grab a frozen pizza and begin tearing off the single-use plastic, wrap it to prepare for dinner time. Oh, that was an interesting transition. Several minutes later, the oven beeps as loud as it was programmed to, telling me that the pizza's done. Alright, it's hungry food time. This will make homework go by much faster. Carefully taking the pizza out of the oven, and allowing some time for it to cool off, I happily dig in, and then return to my homework in front of me. Luckily there wasn't too much today. Just my least favorite subject of all time, history. Yep. I don't think I'll be able to use it in my future. All seems a little bit scary. What am I going to do after high school? I'm not totally sure what career path I'd like to go on. I wonder if Mom and Dad will help with that. Maybe they'll help me get on disability or something. Maybe they'll help me with getting me a job. Who knows? Okay, so his family isn't dead. I guess they're on their patented business trips. Speaking of which, I still can't remember what Monica said. You just hate to have that happen. You really do. You really do hate to see it happen. What are the chances that it'll show... Wait, what? Hang on. Where'd the music go? That's what I like to know. Where'd the music go? Shoot. I know what that means. Pushing myself away from the table, I get up and walk over to the record player. Grabbing the vinyl and flipping it over, and I don't quite place the needle on it yet. The stack of records catches my attention, especially one called Select Songs from Sega. Man, my parents bought this when I was little, and it's still in somewhat decent shape. Mom and Dad used to play this quite often back then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! After adjusting the music and sound volume accordingly, if you wish to, please click continue. I was like, uh-oh. Alright. It's music time, baby! Mom and Dad loved each other very much back then, and even still to this day, even if they're far away. I learned a lot from them, whether it be social stuff, how things in life work, the list goes on. I really owe it to them for helping me be the person I'm proud to be, even if we do get on each other's nerves every once in a rare while. I remember the few times when I was little, when Mom and Dad would dance in this very living room to this record. My big brother would tease them about it sometimes, but that never really seemed to bother them. They looked so happy with each other, and it was shown by how they moved and looked at each other. One thing my dad would say to my mom sometimes that stuck with me was, "You'll always be my everything to me." And she loved it every time he said that. It's funny, sometimes the things you remember that stick with you like that. Maybe I'll be in their footsteps someday. Well, hopefully, big dog, hopefully. Okay, now we have the text box back, okay. Cool. Maybe another time, friend. After giving it some thought, maybe it's best that I get some reading done after bedtime. No, before bedtime. Playing music probably isn't the smartest idea right now. Not before bedtime, at least. That being said, though, I make my way towards the stairs and walk up to my bedroom. Upon entering my room, I remember something I thought of earlier today. Maybe if I bring one of my books. Yeah! Where is it? Approaching my bookshelf, it only took a few seconds to find the book I was looking for. Ah, here it is. Ellie, the Jungle's Savior. I really hope she'll like this one. We can only hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, man. Book in hand, running downstairs to where my backpack is. I open it up, and place the book in it. That's a made-up book, by the way. Oh, okay. I mean, it reminded me of some other books that I've heard of. It's like kind of took those title elements and put them together, but okay, it's a made-up book. Still, it's a cute name for a book, though. My hands begin to fidget a little out of excitement, but that doesn't last for long. I think I've done everything down here I need to for the night. Walking back upstairs to my room, I change to the proper clothes for bedtime, stretch for a bit, and then hop into bed, rolling over on my left side. It doesn't take long for me to get comfy and get lost in thought. Mans get lost in thought quite often. I know I already said it, but I hope Yuri likes the book I bring for her. It'll also be nice to get to know her a little better. We'll see what happens. I wonder if Yuri had brown hair, if he'd feel this way about her. If Yuri had brown hair when he still liked her. Chapter 2. Start of something new. These tile cards are very cute, by the way, Mr. Zero. October 6th, 6:45 a.m. on a Wednesday. Frick, I don't want to wake up. Dang, this came way too early. After shutting off my alarm, I'm tempted to fall back to sleep. But I know that wouldn't be wise. Better get up and take a shower then. My morning routine is pretty usual. Wake up, shower, get dressed, and then breakfast time. Breakfast time. Ooh, this is a banger. Opening up the cupboard, I see a box of cereal in plain sight. Oh, hell yeah! Corn Pops! Grabbing the box, I open the fridge, take the milk, grab a bowl that didn't come from the fridge, and sit down. What about black hair Yuri? That too! Black hair Yuri. I was just picking any hair color that wasn't purple. Cereal first, and then milk, in that order. Hey, MC, that's the only way to eat cereal. Commence eating. Munch. Gotta have my Pops. Pops. Dad. I can see the future. I'm really feeling it. Dad. Mom. No! Stop it! This is breakfast time. Breakfast time is sacred. Not sad time. Uh-oh. Now it's a party. Big Yoshi in the house. Hello, Big Yoshi, Chaos Control, and DK. After that, breakfast goes by relatively quickly, but one bowl never seems like enough. I'm always really hungry around lunchtime, but if I eat more than one bowl of breakfast, then I'll feel sick on the walk to school. I don't know which is lesser of two evils, so I may as well stick to routine. Damn it, denial, missing the family. He's not in denial, if he thinks about it too long, he'll get sad. He doesn't want to be sad. Make sure to lock the door on the way out. I start my walk to school. The walk there was usually pretty uneventful. Avoiding people, not making eye contact has pretty much become second nature. If I don't bother them, they won't bother me, right? Are we Yuri? No, we're MC. No news is good news, as my dad always said. Approaching the school's entrance, everything is pretty normal so far. That is, until I start making my way to my locker. Hey, stupid! Huh? Who said that? I look around and see who said that. Oh, We have Dense MC. He just shows up out of nowhere and starts insulting this guy because why not? He's like, were your parents related before they were married? Bruh, the laugh track? Oh my god. The sound of laughter from a few students filled the hallway as I realized who said that. God damn it, Wallace, leave me alone. It's Wallace? Mr. Zero, you brought Wallace back? No! Not Wallace! Get Wallace out of here. Best to ignore him. I brought that dumb bitch back. Wallace. This dumb idiot. With his stupid forward-facing looking face. He used to be a somewhat decent person. All throughout this school year, he's been unnecessarily vexing and somewhat stuck up. And there's really no need for it. You would think his dad would do something about him, seeing as he's the principal and all. However, I see no kind of authoritative action being taken against him. He's a literal box. Whatever. Let's just get today over with. At my locker, I unlock and open it up along with my backpack. The moment I see the book from my bedroom, a smile appears on my face. Now that's something to look forward to. That being said, it's time to get to my first class. 2:55 p.m. So now it's club time. Cool. Here I am, trying to finish the algebra assignment that was given to us today so it doesn't interfere with my time at home too much. Today was quite the drag. Nothing too eventful happened. I happened to see Natsuki at one point in time in the hallways earlier today. It made me remember back to yesterday when she told us she reads manga. Maybe we should try talking to her today. Maybe I'll go find out what... Oh good, class is over. With that, I hastily stuffed my homework in my bag. Quickly getting up and leaving the classroom, I make my way to the club room. I'm surprisingly not too anxious when I approach and open the clubroom door. It seems like everyone is here. Wait, does that mean I'm the last one here? Of course I am. Hopefully Monica won't be too upset. Doesn't take long for Monica to get up from the teacher's desk and walk over to me. So Mrs. Here, I have a question. The way the MC's thought process occurs and the way the MC says things, is this similar to how you act on an everyday basis?
Hi again, Kellen. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha.
The idea of running away from this group this early just doesn't seem right. I wouldn't dare. This might be a little different for me, but I'm happy to be here.
Wow, that's good.
Yes, but I tried to make this MC a little less emotionally intelligent than what I really am. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. Because I was curious to see how much of you was in the MC, because there is in certain mods where the MCs feel kind of self-inserty, there is a tendency to put a good bit of you into the MC when you're writing them. There's no slight against you, I've done the same thing in the mod I'm working on. I've seen other mod creators do something similar. So I was just wondering how much of you was in the MC.
At least someone here.
Why did she say that last part less loudly? Oh well. I turned to my right to see if I could spot Natsuki anywhere. Yeah, I threw a lot of my verbal tics into my MC. Oh, okay. So now we get to see a little bit of you in this MC. But Yuri is blocking my view. Also, how'd you come with a design for the MC?
Thanks for showing up again, Killen. I Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. But you mentioned you were somewhat accustomed to literature.
Oh, okay. You took my expectations and threw me for a loop. It's no problem. I took a selfie and sent it to Black Rabbit. Ah, okay. But she didn't draw the facial hair. Whilst yet, chin, no, that pose long, that name lame, me, I'm tired as fuck. There's the facial hair. Oh, I see. I had a feeling the MCU was supposed to be based off of how you look in real life, but I didn't want to assume. But I see, the MCU doesn't have facial hair. I'm gonna admit, that makes the MCU look so much younger.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. I don't know if you're just playing the come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Hey, yo.
It's like, your next line is going to be...
Could you just shut up?
Monica then interrupts. Your next line is going to be...
Well, Natsuki, that's big talk for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room.
But she didn't draw the facial hair. I know, that's what I'm saying. Maybe if she drew the facial... Maybe if Black Rabbit drew the facial hair, MC will look older. Or probably less like a girl. I don't know. That was her prerogative.
Natsuki, you still have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room.
The frustration on Natsuki's face is so real, I think I can see some wrinkles.
Wait, why am I looking for them?
Your next line is going to be, manga is literature. Manga is literature. I tried getting someone else to draw facial hair on him, and it looked kind of cursed. Ah, I see. So you just stuck with what was there. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. Can someone turn the volume knob down on this girl? Sheesh. Wait. Was I right then yesterday? God, she's just stomping away. Natsuki storms off to the closet. Sari then shows up beside Yuri, opposite of where Natsuki was.
Oh, hi, Killin.
And she's wearing a red bow this time. Sari's friendly attitude is quite refreshing. Ah, hello Sari. Back to the red bow it looks like. Kill in the future telling.
Yeah, I wanted to go back to my old one. Are you excited for your first real day in the club?
You mean yesterday wasn't real? Yeah, I suppose. No, it's fake. It's all fake. Everything that happened before yesterday wasn't real. I have a general idea of what I want to do today.
Well, that's good. I think Yuri may have brought you something. Today. Wait, sorry.
No way. Oh, you did?
Not really.
Sari seems to find amusement in this, as her expression seems to be more mischievous.
Don't be shy.
Maybe a little positivity will help? I won't judge Yuri.
But... Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it wasn't. What do I do?
The curiosity is killing me. I'm a cat. I want to know what she could have brought in. But it seems like a good first step would be to make Yuri feel better. Oh. Hello, Fit. Fit Marshmallow. Welcome, we're having fun playing Our Castle Walls. Mr. Zera is here. Along with everyone else. No need to worry. I think that's very considerate of you to bring something like this for me. It's the least mid-Yuri mod. Wow. I mean, obviously not counting Yuri's enlightenment in Tropical Rain. Of course. I'm certain I'll like whatever you got.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it might keep your attention if you don't...
She want me to feel left out? This is amazing! But does she know what that feels like too? I take the book she gave me and put it inside my backpack. Next, I pull out the book I brought to present to her. Well, Yuri, great minds think alike, as they say. Because I brought a book from home that I thought you would like. I enthusiastically hand her my book.
Thank you, Killian. You didn't have to do that.
And Cyrus like, Nani?
I'll definitely give it a read sometime.
It's usually hard to figure out what someone means by sometime. Do they mean never? Do they mean right away? Do they actually mean at some point in time that's not in this current present but near future?
They could be genuine. They could be using that word just to get your... Oh,
Sorry, I read you realize my mistake. See, oh, it's okay, Yuri. Don't worry about it. They could be genuine. They could be using that word to just get you off their back and never participate in what that word was associated with. Lord only knows that happened to me way too many times, and it's disappointing every time it happens. Ain't that the motherfuck truth? My eyes shift over to Sari for a split second. Is she blushing? That's not important. Sari then walks over to the southwest corner of the club room near Monica at the teacher's desk. Maybe I'll talk with her at a later time.
Seeing earlier, you could read the book I gave at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Oh? Yuri must be talking about the book she gave me. It'd only be fair to check it out at some point in time. Understood. I give her a friendly nod, and she walks over to the exact center of the classroom and takes a seat. It looks like everyone is all settled in. Isn't Monica going to kick off some activity for the club? I mean, she is the president and all. Maybe another day. Maybe another day. No, for a club, you really do jack all in this club. Ah, that's right. I want to spend a little time with Natsuki today. Instead of spending time with the main girl. Alright, forgot that this mod has Sigma Male and C that tunes out Natsuki any chance he gets. He tunes out everybody. I kinda want to see what kind of manga she like. Huh? Sounds like it came from the closet. Maybe I should go and check it out. I proceed to walk over to where the noise came from and see Natsuki reaching for stuff in the closet. Hey, what's happening over here? We're gonna solve world hunger. Nah, maybe another day. Exactly, Big Yoshi. Same energy.
God dang, Monica. Never put my stuff back in the right spot. What's the use of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Dang.
This girl's speaking the truth. She's speaking facts. Wait, collection? What kind of collection, though? I know that feel all too well. It's one of the worst things.
Tell me about it.
I had to look up what mid means. I'm so sad, Mr. Zero. It's okay, it's not a word you hear very often unless you're on the internet a lot.
Didn't you say you read manga?
I used to. Quite often. I think we talked about this yesterday.
Yeah. What else did you say you like to read?
Your nervousness isn't going away. Romance... romance adventure books.
Go figure. It's kind of written on your face.
Afro Zero's Yuri, atmosphere is best. Natsuki and manga need to put your manga too high for atmosphere. What's that supposed to mean? And then look back to the left a little bit and see a lone volume of manga. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Dude, what the hell? I was gonna look at that. Not cool. Shin turns to the box of mangoes and slips the volume right back into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better.
With my safety problems? I don't know, Big Yoshi. That's a good question.
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
We just talked about this. I can't help but take a look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? Kinda reminds me of that one series, Wedding Peach.
Wait. You're not gonna judge me over something like this?
Her disappointment is immeasurable and her day is ruined. No way. That'd be mean of me to do. Have you watched Wedding Peach, by the way?
No, I've only read the manga, and that was back when I was in middle school. What's someone like you doing watching that show anyway?
I'll watch whatever I want to, okay? Don't fucking judge me! Oh, DK, what's going on? Ugh, what have I gotten myself into? Because it looked somewhat interesting? My nervousness has jumped up quite a bit due to worrying about what her response will be.
Fine, whatever, dummy. But anyways, Wedding Peach isn't quite much the same as Profanger.
Quite Sigma male, actual Sigma male, I'm telling you. Her calling me a dummy is making me a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, we just met yesterday and all. Wait, hang on. What is Sayori doing over there?
Just other Parfait Girls, so don't get too disappointed. In fact, I'm gonna show you.
Natsuki pulls out the first volume Parfait Girls from the box.
You wanna read the first volume?
Huh? Sorry, I got distracted.
What was that last part?
I always hate it whenever this happens.
Jeez, it's better not happen when we read.
We? Is it speaking French? Speaking French, bitch, where's this we coming from? She shoves the book right into my hands. What is happening? The cover on this book features... the cover of this manga features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Your next line is going to be, "It's exceedingly moe." Yeah. 3 of the characters on here kind of look like Momoko, Scarlet, Hinagiku, and Yuri.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her. I guess she's trying to tell me to sit down next to her. Oh, here it is.
At least read the first chapter with me so you know what it's like.
Sure. It's my first day at the club and I'm already sitting next to a girl, reading manga I've never read before. Never in my life would I have thought something like this would happen. Maybe not with the girl I want. Maybe not with the girl I wanted. Why should get through the first chapter? You see, this is the problem I have with Tropical Rain. You like Yuri. Why don't you just spend time with Yuri? At least now he has a better reason. than Tropical Rain. But I'm sitting there like, damn, you like Yuri, just go talk to Yuri. It's the least I could do. Maybe you won't feel as uncomfortable? I open the manga and begin reading. Not gonna lie, this isn't that bad. I don't mind the slice of life genre. There's been a time or two where I could feel Natsuki peering over my shoulder. But I made sure to purposely not pay attention to that. Besides, I kind of want to see what Sayori's doing over there. Hey, Bader. Welcome. I can't help but look away from the manga, unconsciously placing my left thumb over what panel I was reading. That's a good point, Killen, but if we have a very different MC, then we gotta assume he interacts with everyone, I guess. Okay, well, goodbye, Big Yoshi. Also, that's a good point. That's a fair point, Mr. Zera. That's fair. But still, there seems to be a trend with Yuri mods. Like, that happened with Tropical Rain. I wonder if it happens with Fallen Angel. I'll get to that when I get to that. But it's like, instead of spending time with the girl who's the focus of the story, you meander, spend time with everyone else you're not interested in. And I'm like, for crying out loud, just get to the main character that we're supposed to be with. What's she doing over there? Are those colored pencils?
I read the beginning. It's been a while since I read the beginning.
Huh? What? I instinctively looked to my right a little bit.
Do you always space out like this? You're just a bad Sayori sometimes.
Am I really? Yeah, sorry. I was just wondering what she was up to.
Oh, for the love of... I'm so worried about Sayori. And give me my manga back.
Just go and kill him. It's okay, kill it. Natsuki's being kind of a turd anyway. Or Lance, she's being kind of a bitch-ass bucka. I apprehensively hand her back her manga, but she snatches out of my hands. A small surge of anger rushes through me at her sudden action, but dissipates not long after. I love how he voices Natsuki. Well, see, here's the thing. I can't make Natsuki sound adorable or cute because my voice doesn't go that high. So I have to make her sound like a whiny tomboy. This is the only way. That's the only thing I could do. So thank you, Sassy Akakun. Unless Keyboard Kid wants to get unless Keyboard Kid wants to get up here and voice Natsuki for me. Well, fine then. With that, I get up from under the windowsill and start walking towards the northwest corner of the club and approach Sayori. As I suspected, she does have a box of colored pencils out, and it's drawing on a piece of paper. I knew it. I tilt my head a little bit to the left to get a glimpse of what she's drawing. Hey, Sayori. What you drawing?
Oh, hi, Killen. Mom and I were just talking about the festival that's coming up. She said it would be the best if I made some posters for the event.
The festival? Oh, right, the festival. An event that happens once every school year, and it happens to be around that time of year. Last school year, I didn't have a very good time at the festival. Everything that happened didn't turn out the way I expected them to, which led to that day last year being quite disappointing. Maybe the fortune teller I went to was right about that day. The festival, eh? It is about that time of year. Will this club be doing anything for it, and will we have a free day? Sarah continues to color in the heart she's drawing on the poster.
Of course we're gonna be doing something. We think we're gonna have Natsuki bake some cupcakes for the event. And Mom just said that we're going...
It looks like Sarah's red color pencil tip broke mid-sentence, and now she has a face of mild bewilderment. At first, I heard that step, I was like, what the shit, this will break their neck? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, okay, her pencil broke. I was like, that was one hell of a snap. Oh, I know how I can help. I extend my left hand towards her. May I sharpen this for you? He just puts it in his mouth and is like, and he sharpens the pencil for her. Saya starts to blush a little bit, thanks me, and hands me the colored pencil. That was a crunchy snap, I agree, Lance. And yes, was it Sasayaki-kun? I thought Saya broke something in her body. That's exactly that snap was too powerful. Turning towards the main club room door. Turning towards the main club room door, I happen to walk by Yuri, who has her head in a book. Oh, that's right. She gave me a book of hers. I never bothered to see what it was called. I bet she's gonna be called The Portrait of Markov. Wait, hang on. I can't believe what I'm seeing. She's actually reading the book I brought in. I stopped walking for a bit to bask in the rare sight that is in front of me. Wait, don't. People think I'm staring. That's weird. I make my way to the pencil sharpener to subconsciously start the sharpening process. But the image of Yuri reading my book stays fresh in my mind. Well, I mean, it should. You literally just saw her reading your book. I would hope it does. Anyway, I wonder what part she's on. Well, wait. If she started reading it just now, then hopefully the beginning, right? How silly would that be if she started reading at page 47 or something? I find this a reference to something, page 47. Don't you get it? He's in love with the book. No, well, Sasayaki-kun, he's happy that Yuri, the girl he has a big crush on, is reading the book that he gave her. Oh, I was just being funny. In which case, yes, as you're being very funny. I must find out. Leaving the pencil sharpener, I put the pencil in my right pocket and make my way over towards Yuri. She seems to be completely into the book I brought in. I carefully stop myself to her right side. She hasn't noticed me yet. How should I get her attention? I'm feeling nervousness build up yet again just by standing close to her. Also, hold on, I have some messages. Bruh. I feel nervousness building up just by staying close to her. Scratching my head, trying to think of what to do. I'm still somewhat amazed that she hasn't moved. This is actually very cute, I'm not gonna lie. Wait. What was it she said yesterday? Something about surreal horror? No. That wasn't. Yes, but no. Sigh. Protagonist, just make your moves, sir. Yes, I agree. Let me turn the music down a little bit.
If any of you want to know why I say less.
Hi, how are all of you?
It's the voice.
Right. watching the funny stream.
It's alright. Hmm? Yuri then looks to where I am and sees me standing somewhat close to her. Oh! I didn't mean for that to do the trick. Oh, okay, Dash. It seems like you have some fans in chat. Everyone's happy that you're here.
I'm glad, Toast.
But it's alright. Just remain calm. I'm sorry, Yuri. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, it's fine. I thought I'd check out what you brought for me today.
Hey, yo!
Hold on, let me type in the chat.
Yo, it's Mr. Zero. He's like, Mr. Zero's like, hey, yo?
Thanks again.
How's this girl accidentally being so cute? No problem. I subconsciously bring my left hand to the back of my head and start scratching again. I thought it was a good idea. There's an awkward silence between me and her. Come on, think of something. Box of potatoes! That book was one of my favorites when I was growing up. It was a miracle when it just lasted as long as it has. So my parents brought it back when I was a junior in junior high school. Yuri's face perks up for a bit.
Oh, your parents brought this for you. That's rather sweet.
The smile on my face never leaves. I can feel a slight burning sensation, a burning feeling right after she says the word sweet. I suppose so. Also, since I'm, well, hold on, let me just do this.
Yes,
There we go.
This is way better. The delay on the stream is so annoying.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, well, since you're here, let me just do that.
I suppose so.
It's hard to make eye contact when I'm around a pretty girl like this. Most of the time, eye contact is something that just doesn't happen often. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. He is thinking of food. I don't know. Well, Sasayaki, according to this MC, Yuri is looking like a snack. Not unless I force myself to, or else I'm with someone I'm quite comfortable around. I'm not saying I'm uncomfortable around Yuri, but we only just met yesterday, for goodness sake. Believe it or not, I tend to think more clearly and think about sentence structuring better when I'm constantly looking around, looking at nothing in particular. Yuri do be a full course meal. It's hard to make contact with a deep voiced girl. Hey, listen, Sasayaki, listen. Listen. I'm doing what I can. You said you're enjoying the book so far.
Yes, I am. This may not be my preferred genre, but it feels like a breath of fresh air.
What could be her preferred genre then? Horror? Well, the beginning does start a little bit slow, but once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
Oh, is that so? I should probably take your word for it. The description on the back was a little bit vague. All I really understood from it was that an elephant and her group of friends stop in the jungle from being taken over.
Oh, that sounds really cute, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The stupidest of ideas start appearing in my mind. Hey, may I ask you something?
What is it?
Go for it. Do you want to go out sometime? Could I? Oh. May I sit next to you and read alongside with you? I can feel my face burning a little harder. This guy.
There's a guy.
Oh no. I don't like where this is going. It's just... there are some things in the story I'd like to point out that will make more sense later on.
That's
Well... I guess that's alright. Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Nice. Yes, of course, like we have done it like 100 times. Sasiaki, this is a different MC. This is a different breed of MC. I smile and give her a confirming nod.
Where's Natsuki gonna be on screen? I can't.
That's what I was like. It's funny. As soon as he came back, I was like, Natsuki's not here. That being done, I quietly grab a chair from a nearby desk and place it next to Yuri's right side.
Yeah, I'm being discriminated against.
I know. This is Natsuki discrimination. Oh god. It isn't until I take a seat next to her when I realize just how close I am to her. Another awkward silence commences until Yuri speaks up. Come on, Chaos. Don't be rude. I'm sorry. Huh? Is something wrong?
This isn't something I'm very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
Well, I'll try not to be too annoying then. No promises.
Alright. But how can we both read at the same time?
Oh, oops. I guess I didn't think that far ahead. And as Yuri's still holding my book with both hands, like a normal human would. Like a normal human being would.
like a normal human would. Like
yes,
me.
I am a human.
I
You
am
too are a
human. I am not a simulated artificial intelligence robot.
Oh, sir, we are human.
No, sir.
I feel the gears spinning in my head. This lasts roughly 6 seconds, all while staring indirectly at the book before I speak again. I can't read. Here, let me see the book real quick. I have an idea. Without a word, she hands my book back to me. Oh, here we go. Dash!
Oh shit, sorry. I was typing in the fucking chat.
If you're so worried about Sayuri, then give me my manga back.
You get one line!
Bruh, I'm typing in the chat.
Fair enough. A flashback from earlier plays in my head. Flashback earlier plays in my head when Natsuki forcefully took her manga out of my hands, and that's how how that made me feel. And I'm sitting, I was like, that's not English. And I was like, I just can't read. I better be considerate to Yuri and learn from Natsuki's mistakes.
I thought you were hanging around Yuri. You should learn a thing or two.
You're right. I probably should since I'm hanging around someone who knows how to read, but I'm like,
my brain doesn't know how to function. I carefully take the book back from her. Alright, so, here's how this is gonna go. I'm gonna take control of the right side, and you'll be responsible for the left side. Why is Dash here? He's bringing down the stock value of the JQ on the server.
Bruh.
Good old Marshmallow Man. Look where my right hand
Value
is.
of the J-Killing server, dude. The stock market already plummeted when you fucking joined. It was a negative.
ooh, shots fired.
Look at where my right hand is, and correspond with your left hand on your respective corner. Every sentence of Natsuki should end with Baka.
Baka, I'm kind of tired right now, Baka.
See, Lance, look what you've done, Lance. And with that, we're sitting side by side. Both of us holding a book together, huddled a little close, but I don't mind. I wonder if you could voice Natsuki avant-garde. Oh, hide the text box. The book is a different color because it's AUMC's book.
I wonder if you can voice Natsuki and Shomo. Fucking, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
Okay, okay. Also, yeah, I see it's a different book. It's a different book. It's green this time. Damn, see, just tell Yuri that she looks like a snack. Sasayaki. I mean, Sasayaki, you're not wrong, but the view really isn't that bad. Not only is Yuri in the corner of my vision, but I can read both pages with barely a struggle.
Well, I suppose this works. How did you think of this?
Oh, from all the DDLC mods I played in the past, don't worry about it. I have no idea, but it's working. I didn't realize what situation I'm in. I'm sitting rather close to probably one of the most adorable girls I've ever met in my life, and we're reading one of my favorite books. Sure, I may have said, though, that I didn't mind, but this is kind of intense. POV, he can't read because Yuri's boobs are in the way. You know what, Sasayaki-kun? I didn't want to say anything. Didn't want to say anything. Yuri giggles a little bit.
I suppose. Anyways, where did I leave off? Oh, right here.
I watch her point her finger at what page she's on to see where she is in the story. Huh. Awfully close to the end of page 9, which is right where my right hand is. Ah, yes, I remember this part. Don't worry, it gets less and less boring from this point onward. Yuri then looks over to me. She got a whole extra added to the cake. Lance.
Boring. Killen, I thought you said you liked this book.
Aw, jeez. Aw, jeez, Rick. Oh, God, man. I don't know, man. I really think of my words better. I do! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say boring.
No, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that. Also, are you ready?
A bunch of everything races through my head at 1,000,000 miles per hour after she asked that. She said, "Are you ready? Ready for what?" It's like, what am I supposed to be ready for? I don't know. Eh?
Turn the page.
Ah, sorry.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer.
Oh, you little bastard.
Oh, you. Yuri, you're silly. I also consider it at the same time. No need to worry about me. I've read this once or twice before, but I'll still read alongside you. Being an illiterate Chad, like... Suddenly, I feel I was a little too forward with calling her silly. Nah, you're alright, big dog. I hope this doesn't make her mad.
Well, if you say so.
We continue reading. Every so often, I point out a certain character of the story and explain to her what kind of role the character plays. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We managed to at least get to the first and second chapter. MC is a Chad and making very true. Even so, turning a page like this has an interesting feeling to it. My thumb gently letting go of the page, like a fly over to her side, and her catching it in return.
Hey, Killen.
I am drawn in my reading trance and look over to Yuri. Our eyes meet for a little bit.
I gotta go.
Oh. Well, bye.
It was fun voicing one
The
line.
one line you did, but you did a great job, okay?
let me just give them an ooh-woo before they go. The chat. They need
Alright,
it.
hold on. Let me mute the volume for this. Okay, take it away.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh,
Alright,
God.
thank you all for coming here tonight.
Alright, later. that was Dash, everybody.
Good job! Why?
Just why? Because why not to? That's why. Why not to?
Our eyes beat for a little bit, but surprisingly enough, this isn't uncomfortable. Yes, Yuri?
Do you like animals as well?
I will play that ooh back over and over until my loop button is broke. Oh god, Dash, look at what you've done. Oh, right. The theme of this book. I mean, yeah, they're cool.
I'm more of a cat person, to be honest.
Bro, this dude's a cat guy. Wait, she asked about cats specifically, though. Somebody clip that ooh part. You horny dipshits.
Well, I guess we have something in common then. Oftentimes, I like to go by the lake, by the park to relax and watch the butterflies. When the elephant in this book went to the lake, it reminded me of one of my special places. It can be a good source of inspiration at times. I'm rambling, aren't I? I'm sorry.
A dumb smile slowly creeps its way onto my face. Hey, no need to worry about that. I kinda like what you were saying just now. I never would consider any parts of any kind of place of inspiration until just now.
Well, I guess it's alright then.
I think I know what'll score me some more brownie boys! Yeah! Besides, the least I could do is listen to you. It's the golden rule, after all. I don't mind listening to you at all. Wait, holy crap, I just said that out loud? My face of hers takes on an interesting shade of pink? Crimson? Yo, Crim, where you at? Where you at, Crim? Nah, it's too dark.
Thanks, Killen.
Shen looks back onto the book on the page she was reading, as do I. Reading through this book again brings back memories of when I was much younger. I would cuddle up to my mom and she would read to me before bedtime.
Granted, we never held a book together like this.
But it's nice to think about how that made me feel back then. Think a stuff. Oh my god. Lance. How funny would that be if 6-year-old me and my mom tried holding a book with how me and Yuri are right now? My nostalgia trip is ended abruptly by a voice that isn't Yuri's.
Ahem.
Yuri and I step back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Up there goes gravity. Choked me so bad that we both look back up. Still holding our respective sides of the book, we see Sayori standing in front of us. She looks a bit annoyed. What could she possibly want?
Killen, I'd like my pencil back, please.
Oh, Bob Saget!
Oh, Bob Saget.
That's a great interjection. Yeah, he forgot to give her back the pencil the entire time. I was like, she's liking her pencil back and shit. I completely forgot I had that. Oh shoot. I'm sorry, Sayori. I couldn't help but feel flustered and lowered my head a little bit. I take my right hand off the book and reach to my pocket to give her the colored pencil back. Once Sayori takes her pencil back, her annoyed look turns into a mischievous one.
Oh, Yuri. Looks like you found yourself a good reading partner.
Huh? Why does Sayori think that's so funny? I hope I'm not bad at being a reading partner.
Sayori,
3:39 p.m. Please click to continue. Is this Monika's perspective, I'm guessing?
Ah, there we go. Another part of music written down on my music sheet. Only 4 more sheets left to go. I sit up from my desk to look at the clock, but I'm distracted by what Sayori is doing.
Is Bob Saget a politician? No, Bob Saget is, or Bob Saget was, rather, the father in Full House.
She's hanging out with Kellen? That's weird. I would have guessed that she would want to hang out with Yuri, considering how different they both are from everyone else.
Dead. Yep.
I wonder how those two will get along. Never mind that. What time is it anyways? The clock is directly above the chalkboard, which is where I'm heading. How convenient. It's 3:40 already? Well, time flew by pretty fast today. It's time to start poem sharing, so I quickly head over to the center of the room, clearing my throat to get everyone's attention. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Looks like everyone's preparing for this. Sayori walks over to her corner of the room to her bag and grabs her poem. I then walk over to the closet and see Natsuki's putting away her manga. In the incorrect spot. All of a sudden I feel someone tugging at my right sleeve. It's Kellen, and he's looking down at the ground. Oh no, why does he look upset? Kellen, are you nervous about sharing?
I keep on forgetting everything today.
Forgetting? Oh, what's the matter?
I forgot to write a poem last night. I'm really sorry, Monica.
I had a feeling something like this would happen. Well, I'll let you off the hook this one time, because it is your first day in the club. I'll make sure you won't feel left out, though. How's reading everyone's poems sound today? He then looks up to me, with his frown pretty much gone.
I will like that, Monica.
Good. Besides all that, are you having a good time so far?
Well, I got to spend time with everyone here today. Even if I did make two of them mad.
This better not be a recurring theme. I see. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like doing activities or things we could do better, don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? There is an awkward silence as he seems to look around for a few different spots before speaking.
Does that mean I could tell you if something about the club is bothering me? Hoes mad. Bros glad. Since you're the president and all.
Of course, silly. That's what I'm here for. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Oh, come on, Monica. I'm sure you've done well. I want to see.
Alright. I reach to my bag, pull out my poem, and hand it over to him.
Oh, reality. Turning like a cog in a machine, as time is a concept, reality can be shapen to what we see. Running like wheels on a track, as the passage of time continues, reality always goes forward, no matter what anyone says. Time is an illusion, as we exist every possible moment. At the same time, we only see one at a time. Reality can be whatever we want it to be. "3:41 p.m. What in God's name did I just read? This looks like a mental throw up on paper. Damn!
And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out! KO! Here's the cover.
Oh my lord, my man just RKO Monica.
So, what do you think?
It's like if you spill a bowl of oatmeal on a piece of paper and take a cookie cutter and haphazardly make your own impromptu. Ahem. I was sitting here like,
Another one.
another one. Man, man's just out here bodying people. Damn. Monica starts poking my left shoulder, breaking me out of my trance. What? What? Oh, what did you say again? It feels like I'm being tracked in a logic loop. Mad gaggle MC.
I asked you what you thought of my poem.
He bodied Monica without saying anything. Exactly, Lance. Man, how do I put this into words? Well, seems like a bunch of different topics, I guess. Just slapped onto the paper. Isn't there a word for that kind of style?
I think the word you're thinking of is freeform.
Now we get a taste of freeform jazz.
And that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays.
Freeform? Suddenly I'm picturing Monica dancing like Marge Simpson, and I hate every second of my life right now. That is so fun. That is so funny. I imagine Monica dancing like Marge Simpson.
Oh, yeah! Hello, everybody! Welcome to the Literature Club. It's me, Marge.
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
Nowadays, knowing Doki Doki was made in 2018. Yes, Sasayaki-kun. Nowadays.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
I'll have to take your word on for that one, Monica.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain can get fixated on specific...
I'm looking over to Sarah's corner of the club room, where she spends most of her club time. It looks like her and Yuri are sharing poems right now. I wonder if reading time between me and Yuri was ever brought up. And also how the poster Sarah was coloring is coming along. Oof. How am I going to explain to them that I forgot to bring a poem?
Just your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yes. Thanks, Monica. Yes, quite. Yes. I didn't hear a word she said. I look around the club room. I see that Sayori and Yuri are still talking. They could probably be talking about me and Yuri sitting next to each other and reading. Nothing too serious came out of that. For now. Wait. What if they're busy right now? And I just spoke with Monica. Guess we know who we're speaking to. And Dash left! That means... Oh dear Lord, please help me. Take a few steps. It's that sticky time and Dash isn't here. I'm so sad. I gathered the courage to walk to Natsuki, who's still over by the closet. I prepare myself for whatever beatdown she has prepared for me. I did manage unintentionally to make her upset today, so I may as well just get this out of the way. I haven't dared try to make eye contact with her. Who knows what kind of fire she has in store for me. Hey Natsuki, sound a little bit different to your last line. I wonder why, Big. Hello again. Way too fair protagonist. She turns around and looks at me and gives me a face that pretty much says, I don't want to put up with your crap right now. Far. I don't know, Sasayaki-kun. Nat's balls dropped.
Oh, great. It's you again.
It's okay. Just power through it. Well, I may as well tell you right now that I forgot to write a poem for today. I just remembered that I have 2 more girls to tell this to. This is going to feel like a walk of shame.
Kellen, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
I can't help but look down in defeat. Oh great, it's you again, Baka. She does have a point.
You're not gonna take yourself seriously, then go home, Baka. I mean seriously, Baka. How about putting so much effort in this club, Baka?
This hurts just as much as I thought it would. Also, this isn't going anywhere. Maybe I should apologize for what happened earlier today. Look, Natsuki. I'm sorry I forgot to write something for today. I also feel a little bad about ruining your manga time today. Her eyes perk up, but then descend back to where they were.
Fine. Whatever, I guess, bitch-ass Baka. It's not like I wanted you to read with me in the first place, Baka.
What?
Anyway, I'm gonna share my poem now, or else Monica will make me.
She then forces her poem in my general direction, in which I carefully take it from her. Lord forbid I rip it and make her even more mad. Let's read this poem. Once upon a memory. Does a feather remember when it was once a bird? Does a book remember when it was once a word? Does a pebble remember when it was once a stone? Does a piece of paper remember when it was once a tome? Does a seed remember it was once flower? Does a minute remember it was once part of an hour? Does work remember it was once play? Does night remember it was once day? Does a feeling remember it was once two? I don't. Dang. Bitch ass Baka, some say MC never recovered. Oof. Oof. That last line though.
Wait, what?
I like this. Seriously. Everything was sounding very promising, but then the last part comes in and stomach punches you out of nowhere. Good work.
Well, thanks, I guess, Baka. Everyone in high school stereotypes writing to be all sophisticated and stuff, so Baka's usually don't take my writing seriously.
Well, sucks to be them. I can't believe you managed something like this with such few words. Good stuff, bro. Wait, it's just like a kiss ass right now. Maybe we should calm down a bit.
Right. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem, Baka. Seeing everything around you be a part of a bigger things feels really bad at times, so I decided to write about it.
Ah. Bro, it makes me think of Chad. Yeah, Chad from Sigma Club. People have often told me about writing about how you feel can be really effective. Wait, maybe I shouldn't interrupt her like that.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that wordplay is much more important, Baka. Like, I set around for the end, and made it fall flat on purpose, Baka. It really helps bring out the feeling in that last line, and you're a living proof of that, Baka.
I guess so. Just give the MC the most manliest voice.
Yeah, it's true, because he deserves it.
I find myself bringing my left hand to the back of my head again. It's something I subconsciously do when people direct anything to me. Wait, that doesn't sound right. He is really going with the Baka thing and I love it. Baka. Insinuate. Oh, forget it.
That's what it means to be a pro, Baka. I'm glad you learned something, Baka. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you, bitch-ass Baka?
Yeah, suppose not. Good to know I'm not the youngest one here. Also, seems like Natsuki is feeling better. Thank goodness. Thanks for showing me your work.
I then nodded at her.
And started looking around the room. I wonder what Yuri is up to. Oh. Looks like she's hanging out with Monica right now. Bitch ass Baka. Some say this joke was used before. Make Sayori sound really sad, make Yuri sound really creepy, make Natsuki sound very sassy, and make Monica sound very lovesick. What is the point of any of that, Sasayaki-kun? What is the point to any of that? Also, big bitch-ass Baka is a running gag. Don't worry about a thing. You're gonna find out very soon why. MC sounds classy, as he should. He's a classy man. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I envision the verse from Monica and Yuri as they land on Sayori, who also seems to be looking around. I may as well then. With that, I proceed to walk over to her, fidgeting my hand to keep me sane. Ah, hey Sayori. I hope she isn't too upset from earlier.
Oh, hey, Killen.
She sounds a bit monotone right now. I bet you any money she's still annoyed. Sigh. Look, sorry about earlier today. I simply forgot. And I also forgot to bring a poem in today. I end up looking slightly down out of defeat for the second time today. Third, maybe? She then proceeds to pat me on the head. There, little one. Wait, what? Why?
Stop worrying, Killen. We all make mistakes. How'd you get to write a poem? Do you stay up all night watching anime?
God! No! I swear! I try looking directly at her for a bit, but I end up with an averted gaze after about a second or two.
Don't sweat it, Killen. Are you enjoying your time in the club?
Why is she asking me this? Because she's the vice president, and it's an earnest question to ask? Oh right, she says she's the vice president. Besides what happened earlier, I'd say I'm having a decent time.
Well, that's good.
Ah, much better, Sayori. This is more like it.
Now then, you'll read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
I'm confuzzled. Sayori's sighing will make an interesting gag. Why would she say that? Of course I'll read it. Monica says something similar today, though. They're still bad at writing poems, even though it's been a year since they've been writing poetry. I guess they've all made zero progress. It's like Sayori's smile has vanished.
Monica said what?
I don't feel like explaining this right now. Never mind. Let's see what I'm getting myself into. It's the same poem she wrote last year? Can everyone say Baka at the end if there are lines in Natsuki's voice? Oh, I feel like that would make Baka less special.
We could, but it'd be less special in that regard.
It's the same poem Sayori wrote last year. I can't help but smile at the end of Sayori's poem. Good job, Sayori. I like this. It also reminds me of what Natsuki showed me earlier today.
What? You and Natsuki shared already?
Sorry, I couldn't find a different one for her. Plus, it plays into the story later. Ah, okay. Okay, Mr. Zero. Well, if you say it plays into the story later, then I trust you.
What's so similar with hers and with mine and hers?
The end of your guys's, or both of yours. They're quite different from the main idea of your poem. Yours literally, and hers in a, moral kind of way, I guess. The word you're thinking of is figurative. I hate trying to think of words. Words are hard. They are indeed.
I guess I never thought of that. Natsuki usually likes to write about cute stuff. But don't tell her I say that.
It's the finger house pose. Right. How to give a backhanded compliment featuring MC. Is MC such a Chad, Lance? This is ridiculous. Hey, Sari, if I may ask, who is this Sunshine supposed to be?
Someone in the anime club.
The anime club, huh? I wonder why he isn't part of this club.
Try telling him about it. He said he wasn't interested.
Oh, okay, so that's what happened to MC. MC went to the anime club and you stuck by it. Suddenly a light bulb clicks on in my head. Oh, I know. Why don't you show him the poem you wrote? I'm certain he'll like it. The face she's making looks like a billion more light bulbs clicked on in her head than mine.
That's a great idea. Thanks, Dylan.
Glad I could help. I'll see you around.
See ya.
With that, I step away from Sayori and I start looking around the club room. Looks like Natsuki has just finished sharing with Monica, and that leaves our good old purple-haired love interest. And is making her way to Sayori. Not wanting to be any more of a bother to her, I step even further away from Sayori, continue to look around. Oh! It's my love! Yuri isn't doing much over there. Let's go see her! And sure enough, she's hanging out all by herself. Once I make my way over to her, I stand relatively close to her and wave to get her attention. Hello again. I wonder what she'll say about me not bringing in a poem.
Oh, hello, Dylan.
Tall grape queen and love, Yuri.
Monica told me you forgot to bring in a poem today.
Dang, I guess Monica did tell her. Saves me the trouble. Sigh. Yes, I forgot to write one yesterday.
But how did you forget to write a poem, though?
Sayori asked me the same question.
Monica even told us yesterday.
My mind is drawing a blank. I just don't know. I try looking directly at her, but it doesn't last for long.
Oh, I understand. That's a shame. I wanted to see how you express yourself.
Now it's not the time for my hearing to go bad. I'm sorry, what was that last part?
Nothing.
Oh, that's cute because she said, I wanted to see how you express yourself. Oh, that's adorable. You're so adorable. Alright, if you say so.
Dylan, have you ever tried writing in the past?
It may look like I'm staring blankly at Yuri, but I'm actually reaching into the far depths of my mind to see if I ever have in my life. This continues for about 5 seconds. And nope, nothing. Besides various papers and book reports I've had to write for school, I have not. Yuri seems to be lost in thought right now. Does she ever think like I do at times? I wonder if...
Well, it appears you have taken a look at everyone's writing style so far, have you not? I hope that everyone in the club is giving you valuable advice on how to write.
So, Mr. Zare, if you're still here, I have a question. What made you decide to make a Yuri-based mod?
Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Honestly, that sounds about right.
Oh, honestly, that sounds about right.
Ooh, maybe I should be talking about people like that. Sorry.
Look at her, thinking about others. How's the girl accidentally being so cute? Again! Because she's my most favorite and I relate to her the most. Fair enough. Because not every person that likes Yuri ends up making a mod for her. For instance, in Tropical Rain, Pumpkin Brain, the guy who made Tropical Rain, his favorite girl is Natsuki. But he wrote Tropical Rain for Yuri. Welcome back, Big Yoshi. But it's good to know that Yuri holds a special place in your heart. You know, Mr. Zero, I have a role in my Discord server for people just like you. That's why I want to do the month of Yuri. Because Yuri's a very underappreciated character. No worries. Is it okay if I read your poem now? That seems to have lifted her mood.
Of course. I'm anticipating your opinion on it.
Aw, she looks so happy. I wonder as to what she wrote today. I'd like a link to your Discord. It's in the description. Should be in the description of this live stream, Mr. Zero. Ghost under the light. Oh, it's new font. Okay. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the past, but living in the present. The light flickers. I flicker back. I ain't no flicker back, girl. I ain't no flicker back, girl. Uh-huh. This my shit. All the girls don't be like this. I know this.
I'm sorry if my handwriting's hard to read.
Actually, it felt much easier to read this time around. Huh? Yuri, this isn't bad at all. But it took you a long
time to read.
Oh. That. It's just that you don't see cursive very often nowadays. It's not welcome at all. In fact, it looks rather similar to mine. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, I felt like a picture was being painted in my head. I'm not sure why, but it gives me... But it just tells me there's more to this than just ghosts.
You're onto something. That wasn't about ghosts at all, Killing.
Okay, I kind of figured as much. One thing though, the streetlight that was mentioned in this, you made it sound like it was a safe haven or something. Her eyes light up with her mouth somewhat ajar.
Yes! The person who was being symbolically compared to a ghost is linked to a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of it.
A place of comfort? Kind of like the lake she mentioned earlier during our reading session.
To be left without nothing.
I'm sure we all have our own kind of streetlight, whether we know it or not. You know I have a song called Streetlights. I'm gonna play that at the end of the stream. Streetlight though, I like that analogy. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really.
Oh, you. I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Shin takes a hold of her purple hair and blushes slightly. Aww, it's adorable, it's adorable, so cute.
You think so?
Of course.
Of course.
With a short silence between us, Yuri takes a deep breath before speaking again.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Killen.
Aw, she's gonna do the best. Yuri. Aw. A dumb smile forces its way onto my face, and I don't have the willpower to try and stop it. This is too sweet. Thank you, Yuri. And I'm glad I got to be your reading partner today. My face hurts a little bit from the burning that is happening, and I'm sure Yuri feels the same way. It looks like she's gripping her hair a little bit harder, and a rosy color has invaded her cheeks.
Thank you too.
I can't help but admire how the pink on her face complements her hair color. But something tells me about it's time for the club meeting to be over. Turning away from Yuri, I look at the clock above me. 3:52 p.m. Yep, it's almost time to head out. I wonder if we'll be able to read our own volition or if Monica has to excuse us, since she is president and all. And I've talked with everyone here, so it looks like I'm the one stuck with nothing to do now. Might as well take a seat. Once I sit down, I glance around the room. To my left, I see Sari and Monica happily chatting. Eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki to my right. Uh-oh, we're about to have a baka moment. Looks like they're sharing poems right now. Yuri appears to be in a good mood, while Natsuki's face shows frustration? Maybe it's best if I don't stare at them. That's something my mom always got at me about. Hey, wait a second. Now that I think about it, what was the name of the book that you're... Wait, huh? What about something? My attention's diverted away from my backpack and over to Natsuki putting a piece of paper onto the desk that Yuri is close to.
It's only okay. Seems pretty fancy.
Oh, thanks, Natsuki. Yours is definitely you. It's pretty cute.
It's like, why did you say baka? Why did you say baka?
Cute. The fuck you say, baka? Come on. I try to write about the tragic reality of things, baka. It's not supposed to be cute.
Ooh. Well, I know. It's your style that made me think about that. Ah. I just felt like saying something nice about it, that's all.
Yuri, there was no way what I wrote about is nice. Only someone like you would ever think about that, baka.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Natsuki, please. You know that's not true.
Nuh-uh. I don't want to hear what comes out of your mouth next, baka. You'll probably just find something messed up and sugarcoat it as being nice or elegant or whatever.
Sugarcoat. Says someone whose style just this. Says someone whose style does just that.
Well, at least don't overdo it for when like a certain someone here does.
Hey, some say, the fuck am I doing? Same joke. To that I say baka.
Have you looked at all but 2 lines of what you wrote? Besides, I spent a long time to figure out my writing style.
Don't we know it?
Actually, that's true, we do know it. But the annoying thing is they're having the same fight they had a year ago. He was talking all that good shit a second ago. Where no one got kicked in her chest yet, Lance. Natsuki just stands up from her desk and forcefully takes Yuri's poem from her hands, causing one of the corners to tear a little bit.
Don't you think it's a bit inconsiderate to bring something like this in? No, everyone here has a galaxy brain like you know, baka.
Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Bro. Yuri with her hands on her hips. Yes, Big Yoshi, this takes place 1 year after base D DLC. Also, Yuri with her hands on her hips. Look at that.
Oh gee, thanks for the compliment, baka. Isn't my problem my writing style is too much for someone of your shoe size age to comprehend?
Deal.
Hey, look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Here's the cover.
Safao defines the baka moment as when ignorance takes over the mind of an otherwise logical Doki, causing her to act in a self-destructive manner, i.e., like a baka.
Hey, whoa. Off your high horse, Miss Baka. It's gonna be your problem if you keep this up. Nobody likes to show off anyways, Baka.
Show off? No. I'm not.
My man didn't get a grip after 1 year, and he's still new. No, it's a different MC, Big Yoshi. Alright, I've seen this kind of behavior before in my life, and I know it leads to nowhere good. It's time to do something about this. With that, I stand up from my chair and look around the room. Monica and Sayori watching the fight ensue, both with mouths ajar. I then start to walk over to Yuri and Netsuki, purposely making my footsteps louder than normal in an attempt to make my approach known to them and hopefully catch their attention. I need to remain calm though. I need to keep my tone of voice in check.
Are you sure about that? Looks like you were trying to press a new guy, weren't you, Baka?
What happened to OGMC? Apparently he's in the anime club.
No, I wasn't.
Don't BS me, Baka. You were super excited to make tea for us when I couldn't bring in cupcakes.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh my days, bro. They did it again. They did it again. These poses, bro. I fucking can't.
It proves my point, that's what, Baka.
Well, at least I have to act overly cutesy to win someone over.
Well, you know what? I just start stuff in my bra when literally everyone's I didn't start stuff in my bra. Literally everything was killing started showing up, Baka.
Natsuki! I would never! I just didn't starve myself for attention! Baka!
I stopped just short of the two of them, but my presence doesn't seem to be acknowledged yet. Feels like a mental breakdown over a custom pose makes sense. I'm not even mental breakdown, it's just cool to see different poses I've never seen on the girls before. Is their peripheral vision not working?
Well, Yuri, don't be body shaming like that.
Yep, that's it. I've had enough.
I'll tell the principal, you high class bitch ass Baka.
Enough! The two of them jump and begin their attention and look straight at me. Yuri looks even more thrown off guard than after Natsuki's previous comment. I ended up making eye contact with Natsuki for a split second. I could see the fiery furnace in her eyes. It kind of lowers my tough guy stance I somehow had going on right now, but I can't let that bother me. This is my chance. What is wrong with you two? You're making the three of us uncomfortable over here. I made sure to have my eyes locked on Natsuki the whole time to make her feel like I was mainly directed towards her. She shouldn't be saying stuff like this at all. You shouldn't be saying stuff like that all nonchalantly and whatnot. Even my mom taught me to be better than that. My eyes quickly revert over to Yuri, and for a split second, I take advantage of the moment to lock eyes with her, as I never really chose to at all today. And Yuri? I don't think my mind could bear to handle the thought of you acting overly cutesy. Alright. Looking back at Natsuki's general direction. And also, you're definitely not being cute with all the things you've said. That's not how friends speak to each other. Also, poems shouldn't be something to try to win over and impress people.
And who are you to speak? You didn't even bring one in today, Baka!
For the time that I'm struck silent, I can hear how uncomfortably quiet the room is. I don't dare try to imagine what kind of faces Monica and Sayori are making right now, and I shouldn't let the silence distract or bother me. I'm not done yet.
That's besides the point.
Look, Natsuki, I like your poem. You did a good job of making me feel things. And Yuri, she just stands there, shook by my sudden burst of confidence. I think I may have scared the poor girl. Maybe I should tone it down a tiny bit. Well, you've done well today, as well. I don't know how else to say this, but I feel like your writing was able to create scenery in my head. There's powerful bakadry at work here. Very descriptive. So please, don't be so mean to each other just because you have different opinions. I would hate to see you two not be friends anymore over something as esoteric? No. Trivial as this. It is right then and there that I feel someone poking my left shoulder, break me out of my trance. It's Monica. She doesn't look mad, but not pleased at the same time.
Thank you, Kellen. But I believe you said enough today. You can head home now if you like.
Maybe I did get a little too sidetracked. I hope she isn't too upset at me. Alright. I won't do it again, even if I wanted to. I haven't brought my head down for a fourth time today. I walk over to where I left my backpack. I pick it up and head towards the exit. I don't want to leave the classroom just yet, though. Instead, I peek over at what Monica's doing. It looks like she's talking with Yuri and Natsuki. And I make sure to get one last glance at Yuri before I make my trek home. At least I tried. "3:56 p.m. Oh, now I get Monica's point of view.
I make sure I kill him when I left the club room before I begin talking. But before I even get a chance to, Natsuki opens her big mouth.
Jeez, who does he think he is? He's not the president.
Nice and calm. Let's get through this. You're right. He's not. But I've heard everything he said, and he raises a good point. There is no reason for you two to fight just because you write differently. My vision shifts over to Yuri. Yuri, I'm sure that Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. No matter how simple her writing may be, she still put her feelings into it, so it became something personal to her.
I'm back, Bakos. Hello, Sasayaki-kun. Yes, Lance, this is the end of the Baka moment.
I see. I think I get it now. And Natsuki, you took it way too far.
But Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand that, but Yuri means well. If you just told her how her words made you feel, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding me? I could have sworn I'd just done that.
I beg to differ. You said some pretty mean things to Yuri, which she didn't deserve at all. And I don't want to see anything like this happen again. You too, Yuri. I think that's enough for now. You both said some things that I'm sure you didn't mean. I agree with what Killen said, though. I hate to see the both of you not be friends anymore because of your differences. Heck, you two have a relationship good enough to argue with each other. But Monica, that seems to shut Natsuki up a bit, which is a relief given how worked up she's been. If I strike a chord with her, then good. Overall, I hope you two can make up after this. And don't forget to write for tomorrow as well. I look over my shoulder towards Sayori. You too, Sayori. That's enough for now. I'm unexpectedly interrupted by Yuri before I get to walk over to my desk. I was having such a good day for once. And now it's ruined. Yuri grabs her bag from her desk and leaves the club room without another word. Natsuki watching her movements the whole time. Did Yuri and I really get to Natsuki that much? Either way, time to grab my sheet music from earlier and get out of here.
Baka, you...
Today was quite the day.
You say that, Monica. Natsuki's point of view. Oh! Perfect. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream here, actually. I've been going for about almost 3 hours. I'm starting to feel tired. My voice is starting to get shot. But,
I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream for what it's worth.
let's see.
Like I said, I hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves. If you want to join the Discord, link the Discord to the server in the description. Server. I'm so tired. But I hope you've been enjoying our Castle Walls. I'm looking forward to playing more of this for the Month of Yuri extravaganza. It's been real. It's been fun. It's your boy, Jay Killen. And yes, thank you for being here, Mr. Zara. I appreciate it. It's your boy, Jay Killen. Ciao for now.